Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and tonight I want to talk about my 180 gallon and adding some more aggressive fish. So join me, but I might need to catch my breath because it's been one of those days. So if you'll help me figure out if this is actually working, I would appreciate it.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
My goodness, what a day. Let's see here. How is everybody today? It's Sunday. Not live from Aquashella. All day long I heard live from Aquashella. Live from Aquashella. No, we're not live from Aquashella. But that's okay, because I'm live from my fish room. What? So let's see. Ooh, let's see who's in the house. Crypt Keeper Aquatics. What's up, Susie Q? Happy Sunday. Bob Kaler, thank you. Thank you for hey. Punchy Paint's in the house. Happy Sunday. What's up, everybody? Oh, you can hear me fine. Great, Furlough. What's going on? Jenny Lynn. Hello, Jenny Lynn. Are you making dinner? Because I'm like hungry. Not hungry. That's my automatic response. I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. Oh, howdy, everybody. Ooh, Select Pet. What's going on? I think I got everybody that's in the house. Dennis. Hello, Dennis. Alishan, live from Lanternfly. Oh, you're not kidding. So, I'm watching these lanternflies, right? Because I got spiders. I have 6 or 7 ponds. I like my spider webs as long as they're not my face, you know. Like I kind of walk through my yard like this. And I caught at least 5 or 6 lanternflies that were all in spider webs. And the spiders aren't even eating them. What's up with that? Like, what do they know we don't know? I want to know. Like, hey, Patty, what's going on? Danny Can Aquatics. What's up, fish people? I want to say we are not live from Aquashella. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can turn on this camera. This week, today I want to talk about my 180. Let's see if I got a different view. No, same view. Second verse, same as the first. I'm an irradiate. I won't get that started because I won't get that out of my head. Hey, Sky Dancer. Did anybody who's in the chat go to Aquashella this weekend? It looks so fascinating. Yeah, my grandfather used to say, you gotta be careful, you're gonna get too big for your britches. Well, I hope they get so big beyond their britches. It's amazing. Amazing, spectacular colors, funness, camaraderie, what do you call it? Fellowship, fish, salt, and fresh. It's just amazing. Window liquor number 5. That reminds me of love potion number 9. Hello, peeps. Show your host some love and smack that like button. Thank you very much. We need to order a couple of 100 praying mantis. Wait. So are you saying that the praying mantis will destroy this Chinese lanternfly? Because I know people that aren't in this part of the country probably have never seen one. Those of us that are in Pennsylvania or surrounding areas, we are infested with these. Let me just say, if I didn't know better, they are magnificently colored, spectacular looking from larvae to full, invasive, tree-eating, nasty bugs that poop out sap all over everything. It's called honeydew. And to my knowledge, we didn't have anything to combat it. But if that praying mantis, well, I can remember growing up, my dad bought like 100 praying mantis and put them on our bushes out in the front yard. And I never understood that. Now I understand. What's up, ABC? Easy as 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi. Praying mantis. It's gonna be on my list now. So when I had a lot of houseplants inside, because now they're all outside in my makeshift greenhouse, I started getting some bugs. I wanted to fight them with like a bioactive enclosure with better bugs, but John does not grasp, nor does he want to grasp that concept that it would work well. They are invading New Jersey and New York too. Oh my gosh. And you know, the crazy thing is, they came over they think from a shipment from China to the same town that these stinking stink bugs came from a shipment from China. Like, hello, can we find out who's shipping these in? And I know they're probably hitchhikers, but you know, nobody wants to eat them. And if you kill them, you got to remove them, because I think is it toxic to your dogs? They're not good for them. They're not good for them. That's what I know about those honey pooping Chinese lanternflies that are everywhere, and they're getting caught in the spider webs. And I thought, great, the spiders aren't eating them. But praying mantises, I have full honor, respect for these praying mantises. So let's give that a shot. Silver Creek Aquarist. I almost said aquatic. Hey, Miss Q. You look amazing today. Hope everyone's awesome. Hi, y'all. Rock like a Fraggle. Who doesn't love a Fraggle? Yeah, Berks County. I am frazzled right now. Like, absolutely. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I was just going to go live and just sit here like this. Can we just look at my 180 for a minute? Because I can't even speak. But I do want to talk about my 180. Sorry if I missed anybody. Me too. Hey, Bunny's in the house. We had pine beetles in Tennessee 20 years ago. They killed millions of pines over that summer. Yep. Select Pack says, Susie, speaking of plants, you ever tried the resurrection plant? I would need to know the botanical name, but a few of the Triple Crown you picked a few up at the Triple Crown. They're supposed to be like kind of house plant, not an aquarium plant. I would love to see a picture. Select, do you have Instagram? Are we Instagrammed up? I think the resurrection plant. Sounds familiar, but common names are very deceiving, just like in the fish keeping hobby. Common names are very deceiving. But if you look over in that corner now is my Starry Night Cichlid and my Jack Dempsey, my female Jack Dempsey in the corner. In the left-hand corner, I think you're seeing it. Right underneath the meat. Right down there, look. These are two of the aggressive fish I added. And over all the way to the far right is that Oscar that I added. So I had to try to figure out, because once my big Oscar jumped, and I saw it on live YouTube, which was no bueno, no bueno. Right now I have screened lids on top from two 40-gallon breeders, which is a pretty good fit, since this is an 18-inch deep tank by 6 foot. So a 40-gallon breeder is 3 foot by 18 inches. So I got two screened lids on for now. I just got my twin-walled polycarbonate. I'm going to be making lids to fit, but better yet, no. Yes, I'm going to be making lids to fit. I'll leave it at that. And I had to try to figure out, why did this guy jump? Is there a reason to find out why? People are saying Oscar just jumped. I did the water perimeters. Everything was fine. I'm thinking I'm not going to get to the bottom of it. I'm thinking as soon as he jumped out, he probably thought to himself, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. I hope you feel better. Wait. Who's not feeling good? Who'd I miss not feeling good? Well, if somebody's not feeling good, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry I missed it. I just had to Google them. I can't Google because that's touching buttons. Oh, that's touching buttons. I killed a couple hundred nymphs, and now adults are appearing. So I saw this beautiful trap that was around all the trees at Capitol Health Hospital in New Jersey. And they were catching them left and right because these things can't fly. They can hop pretty far, but they can't fly. I have an Instagram and Facebook. I can double check. I know Skipper and a couple others of us got one. I want to see it. There are right. There's so many thread fins to say what which fish do you actually have. Salagrinella, Salagrinella. Oh, it's a Lepidophylla. No, I don't know that name. Oh, it looks like a tumbleweed, and when you introduce the water, it comes back to life. Oh, I want to see it. No, I'm not familiar with that, but I want to see it. Oh my gosh. I really want to see it. I want to look it up, but I don't want to push buttons. Okay, back to my tank. So, John, bag of donuts, the love that he is, saw on my wish list an FX6, which has always been there. I have a wish list on Amazon that I just put things that I'd like. I don't ever buy them, but I got tons and tons. He got me the FX6. I just put a video. I don't know if somebody can link the video I just did on setting up my FX6. Now, I came across a couple snags because obviously I don't know how to pay attention to directions very well. But it's running on this tank. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But this tank actually has an overflow. I just got to figure out how to get, and I have a sump and a pump. Don't have all the PVC parts needed because when I got this aquarium, they had cut them off. And I thought it could be just as easy as swapping them out. It's not working. I've gone through $20, $30, $40. Once you get through so much of buying the wrong size, inner dimension, outer dimension, and people saying, oh, just get the 1 inch and 3/4 inch. And I'm doing all that, but it's not working. It's not. So I got a kit from Ziggy, Hidden Reef, just so I can have the whole shenagle set up. And now I'm going to replicate the other one. And once I get that going, I'll have the hang over the back and I'll be able to move my FX6. So I think I want to move it to my 90 gallon. Or, there's so many options. But it's definitely going to be running my turtle aquarium in the winter, the turtle tub in the winter that's inside. I think it's 100 gallon, 150 gallon. Because that thing gets nasty. I can't possibly do enough water changes to that turtle tub. But right now they're all outside and all happy. Especially I'll get into that later. But anyway, so you may or may not tell, there's like very subtle changes. I added about 3 or 4 more plants, about 6 or 7 more rocks, rearranged all the rocks, because I only have experienced adding embunas to a tank. I would never add less than 3 embunas. They got to be about similar sizes, similar aggression. And right before I add them, what I do is a good water change, feed everybody, rearrange everybody's territory so all their hides are now moved. They all got to find new territories and stuff. And then I add the 3 out of my quarantine tank. So I did the same process for this. Look at that electric blue Dempsey. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh. When I got her, she was almost dead. She was beat up, no fins, chewed up. A store actually let me have her. I didn't have to buy her even. That parrotfish got to go, man. That parrotfish, I don't get it. I don't understand them. Another topic for another day. But I added this Jack Dempsey, and I got the idea from watching Furlow's Aquatics. He had a tank that I couldn't stop looking at. He was just a guest on Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics, the Tennessee Mafia. Go check it out. It's this gorgeous tank, but he had like the cichlids. He had the Oscars. He had Starry Night. I think he had a Jack Dempsey. And I'm like, that. And I also had the silver dollars in here and my Polypterus. I got 3 beautiful Polypterus in here. The parrotfish, though, it's like one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. No offense, dude. But I'm not feeling the parrotfish. So maybe I need to have another fish with, you know, another tank of parrotfish or something. I don't know. So I did it, and so far, but once I do this with my ambunas, I gotta sit here and babysit a tank with 2 nets and a divider, and I'm ready. I am ready for anything, anywhere that reaches out for help. I'm gonna swoop in and grab them with my net. Starry Night looks amazing. I am so looking. I would love to have another one, but this one is great. I'm hoping it's a male. He is starting to, I'm going to call him he for now, but although his fins aren't trailing so much, but he's still kind of young. But he was a perfect size. And this Oscar that's coming across now is the one I added. I thought she might be a little too small. She seems to be perfect. There's no aggressions, but now I have my 2 albinos in here because my my yellow one jumped. Committed suicide. That parrotfish got to go. See him? He doesn't even have any mouth. And that's Starry Night Cichlid. So I sat there and I watched this tank for I don't know how long. Then I turned all the lights off. I came down the next morning. No cameras because I was afraid what I might find. Turned all the lights on and they're all doing great. Nobody's hiding. Everybody's fins are beautiful. It's just like so far so good. I do got to watch out for these silver dollars though. They seem to get picked on, and I think it's by that big orange parrotfish. I think I just might have it change my 90-gallon aquarium to just the parrotfish. Like, just put all my parrotfish in there and let that be its oddity of itself. Whew. So that's how I add aggressive fish to the tank, because that's the only way I know. If you guys have another way, how do you introduce, and I can't do it slowly, they got to all 3 go in at the same time, which means like the 2 that were in quarantine, they were in for like 2 months waiting for the Oscar to be big enough to put all in. And when I saw Furlow's tank, I was like, oh, that's it. I'm doing the Starry Night as well. Like, I'm doing it. Because his tank, I couldn't stop watching. I'm like, I've got 45 tanks here, and I am drooling over this tank. So that gave me a great idea. Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate seeing some of your aquariums are just masterpieces, my opinion. So I did that. I replicated it here. Wasn't sure how it was going to work out because these are some pretty aggressive fish. The only one I wish I could put in here is my Biahe. Oh my God, I'm going to get it wrong. One's an old lady. Biahe. One's a trip. That fish. You know what fish I mean. But, oh yeah. Are those fish in focus? I hope they are. I can't tell because I need glasses, so. They totally dry. I can't wait to look at that fish or that plant. Cool looking plant. Oh, everybody's looking at it. Once the outside tub season ends, I'll save the water hyacinths for your turtles. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So before turtles, water hyacinths by the plenty. I remember one year I did a video on how to destroy them so they don't be invasive, because I had to put some in bags. Nobody wanted them. It was that time of the year that everybody had way too many. This year, I can only grow them in the 2 small tubs that don't have turtles because they eat them like crazy, which is good. But they eat them faster than I can propagate them. Hey, Ian. What is going on? Yeah, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Ed, I hope you're feeling well. I do too, Ed. Are you feeling okay? The lanternfly is killing all the fruit trees and grapevines. Exactly. It has done a number on my plum tree. I don't even know if it's done a number on my pear tree yet because the pear tree isn't coming out for another couple months, but I'm going to be so upset. I mean, I love going out in my front yard and picking fruit. Like picking food. I go in my backyard and pick a salad. Like, it's just, I'm in heaven. You know, like, free food, man. Free food. Fishymon, did you guys go? Did you guys go? I love the escape in that tank. Thank you. I got this idea. I give all credit to Joel at the place where I was working cleaning aquariums. He pretty much, he's from Martin's Aquariums. He's got a great service. He services fish tanks, industrial buildings, and in homes. And he's got a pretty standard setup for someone who doesn't know what they want. It's easy to maintain. And I was cleaning plants for him in exchange for rocks. These rocks are plastic. I love them. I don't have to worry about me handing over a rock and getting it an inch from the bottom and dropping it because it was too heavy, too awkward. So this was perfect for me. And I stole his idea. I think 4 of the plants I got from Joel, and the other ones I've been saving, pulling. I get them at the Bucks County Aquarium Society. There's like, here's a box of junk. I'm like the first one to bid on it. I'll take that because it's got for stuff like this. So, what is that on the rock over there? Oh, it's just a reflection. I thought something was laying on the rock. But if you look at the rock, oh, you can't see it. My enchilada, my enchilada polypterus is down there on, he blends right in with the rock. The ornata does not blend in, pops. I'm going to meet you in 6 weeks, I hope. Oh, Ed, are you coming to the Keystone Clash? Ooh, that's going to be so cool. I would bring Nico, but he hates to ride in cars. Yeah, I had a cat that hated to ride in cars. Dollar Dave brought about 50 hyacinths. Oh, dag nabbit. See, I knew I should have just got my butt up out of bed and gone. I was just so exhausted. Is Scotty here? I don't see Scotty. Scotty Aquati. Holy cow, those are plastic. Yes, plastic rocks, plastic plants. And I don't care. Like, I love this setup. And especially when the wave maker kicks on. It's on for a couple hours. It's off for 4 hours. It's on for a couple hours. So when the wave maker's on and the plants are going like this, and they're all lightweight. They're hollow plastic. They're just perfect. And easy to rearrange when I had to rearrange them too, especially standing up on a ladder, reaching in, still barely able to reach the bottom. Will work for rocks. Exactly, Patty. And he knew that because they got, when you're cleaning aquariums, and some aquariums, someone left the light on they're very hard to clean plastic. It's not just rinse them off. You don't just dip them in bleach and they're clean. So I have a process that I had honed down, and it's like hanging them upside down in the bleach water, and then in prime, and then in rinse, and then back in, and then 1 or 2 of them faded, but the rest, they come super clean. And I was doing that, so it took me about 4 or 5 hours at home to do, but that was my payment, and I freaking loved it. Loved it. Verily, verily, we roll along. Where's Verily? Hello, Verily. Try spraying Dawn dish soap on fruit trees. That'll keep the Chinese. I can't reach it. It's like 3 stories high. It's 3 stories high. Yes, the Bashir. My polypterus, the biker, Bashir. I call it a polypterus because, and I have 3 of them in here. The Senegal, I gotta call it an enchilada, and ornata. And I have another Senegal in my 75-gallon tank that I didn't buy is a hitchhiker on a plant. And he's now finally getting of some size. He's like this big now, so it's getting pretty cool. I said hey to Kirk. Oh, there's Lucky Smith. Ooh, nice night for a thunderstorm. We got one the other day. Rob's Aquarium Room. Hello, hello. I'll go if you promise not to break your arm. I will not break my arm, but I am bringing my skates, and I am looking for volunteers to hang out in a hospitality room for an hour or 2. When you're done looking around, done shop, and just want to chill out and hang and just make people feel welcome. I am looking for volunteers, so let me know if anybody's going and wants to chill out in the hospitality room. It's free alcohol, free food. Am I enticing anyone to help me? I am if my health holds out. Woohoo! Going to the Clash. Oh, Bunny, that's going to be so exciting. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to keep that in my prayers. KC said, oh no. Oh no, KC, what did I miss? I missed too much because my chat just keeps going. It goes too fast for me. I'm trying to find where I was. I'm talking orchards and vineyards and too many. Oh yeah, way too many. That's awesome. Free Bashir is always cool. And I can hang. Oh, are you coming to the Keystone Clash? Bob, say it isn't so. Are you toying with my emotions, Bob Kaler? I'll wait for your response. Because that would be a freak amazing. A freak that I say, a freaking amazing. So, how many, and this isn't, I'm not splitting the teams. How many are in favor of me getting that parrotfish out of this tank? I think it takes away from what I'm going for. And it's nothing personal, dude, but he is kind of a dick. I don't know if he does any damage because, you know, his muchos are... Look at him. Did you see that? He's just a dick. Yeah, he's got to go. Everybody else, yes, everybody's aggressive in their own little way, but he seems to be annoyingly aggressive. Annoyingly. Did I get a... Ooh, what? What? I would like to know who would keep him in the tank, like, I don't know, even out of pity, or because they like him, and who would remove him? Because I'm this close to removing him, but I really have nowhere to put him, so I'd have to rearrange 4 or 5 fish. Not tanks per se, but I've got like 4 or 5 larger tanks that all have fish in them that can't have live plants because they just tear them up, shred them. Like, those I can do. I got my Oscar over there in that 75 gallon. He was over here, but he was getting picked on. But I think he was getting picked on. I don't know by whom. He's not a very aggressive Oscar, so I don't want to put him in where he can't take care of himself. The aquatic morning show's in the house. I did say dick. I'm sorry, but he's a prick. Is that better? If he's really that bad, or if he gets me upset, I would remove him. Yeah, check 1 on this side. Parrot-only tanks are always nice. I do have a group of 3 smaller ones. I'm going to see if Joel wants them. But I got 3 smaller ones, and I've got my polar blue parrots. Some of them are pretty sizable, even though they're not going to get as big. So that would look pretty cool. And like a 75 or a 90, it doesn't have to be that big. They're not going to get any bigger than that. That's a good idea. I'm with Bob. 3 or 4 more. Bob said 3 or 4 more, Susie. More parrot. Really? More parrotfish. Okay, Shane's vlogs and animals. What's going on, Shane? He needs to be with other parrots. I don't think he needs to be with anything. I don't think they're a social creature. And it's so hard to tell because they're hybrids. So they have no natural setting. So I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about them. But I think they're made from 2 of the meanest fish around, so. But they're deceiving. They're made to look cute like goldfish, but they're not. But my polar blue parrotfish are cute. They're cute. I like them. Susie, I think I sent the picture of the resurrection plant to Instagram. I'm not too familiar with Instagram. I may have messed it up. Well, parrots do a lot better in groups. Oh, well then I'll put them in a tank only. Thank you. I'll put them in a tank only. Let me see Instagram. Pardon me while I look on my phone because I want to see this resurrection plant. I got stubs. I got, no. I got Monica. If I do a search for select pet, I cut myself. John got new knives because he loves knives. Kitchen knives. I'm not that good with kitchen knives. Select pet. Search. Followed by AC Aquatic. We're going to try that one. Oh, and that's your logo. There we go. I see your angelfish. I see you posted Marvin Gaye, what's going on? I don't see a plant unless you actually sent it to me. Then, dang it. I forgot to follow. Oh, I am following. Can I get a woo woo? I don't know, but so far this parrotfish doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Okay, maybe it's just I got a little attitude with him because he's bright orange and he's in the middle of the tank. He does kind of grow on you, doesn't he? That popo parrot. I know, right? I've got 3 other parrotfish that are much smaller. They're the size of the silver dollars. This would be the time to add them because they wouldn't pick on the other fish. I think that might be good. But you know what that means? Oh, you tried the message thing. Okay. That means that it's another 48 hours of me watching with my nets. I got a net, and I got a net. I take the screen off. I'm on the stool, and I'm watching, just waiting for somebody to start attacking. And I know there's going to be a little bit of a pecking order thing going on. But you don't think it takes away. And I'm not one of those hybrid, snooty people like, ooh, it's a hybrid. I don't want it. Because obviously I was fascinated. Oh, no, you know what it was? I got this fish was dying. He was... I get a lot of fish. I just attracted to fish that are dying and beat up, and stores don't really want to display them, and they say, "Do you want them?" And I say yes, and I get them. And after medication and 8 weeks of being in a 40-gallon breeder all by himself, being pampered like crazy, he's great. He looks perfect. Correction. The males are sterile, but you can get polar blues if you breed a female parrot with a convict. Oh my, that must be why I have these polar blues. Because convicts, they breed. He does look good and doesn't seem to be chasing all the time. Right, he's probably just got his own corner he wants. And all right, I'm going to give him some slack here. He's growing on me. He's growing on me, Susie. So someone has to do your disco time for you. Ooh, ooh. What's a disco? I protested disco in the 70s, sir. I was one of those rock and roll forever. One night, my girlfriends made me dress up with the high heels and the disco dress. And we went out and did Celebrate Good Times, woohoo! And we did all the disco songs, and I got so wasted, fell on my face. Rock and roll was more my style. I guess falling on your face in rock and roll is more appropriate. But in a disco, everybody was all dolled up. Parrots are awesome. Okay, you guys are convinced. I believe you. And I've never seen anybody go after the Polypterus, which is pretty cool, because I'd be upset with that. Yeah, I like my 180. I do. I wasn't sure if it was going to be too gaudy with the plastic plant, so I appreciate the comments on that. Here comes another. This is the Senegal. This is the Senegal Polypterus coming out. I wish my ornate would come out and show himself, because he's probably twice the size of that. His gold is bright gold, and I got him the same time I got my Fahaka Puffer, right before the lockdowns at that amazing fish show, the awesome fish, the fantastic fish show. Oh, dang. Not me. I was Donna Summer all the way. Well, you better just simmer down now. Simmer down now. Simmer down, oh, summer, down, oh, summer. Hey, Bob, a true parrot is on my list for sure. Yes, a true parrotfish, that's totally different. Polar blues are fertile, okay. And they have huge clouds of fry, but I don't want any fry, so I never try to raise. I am loving them. I'm going to take 6 into the club for BAP points, but they're hybrids, so I don't think we can do BAP points for hybrids. I'm thinking if you could do BAP points for convicts and guppies, you should be able to do them for these, but I get it. They're like puppies. They are. They are very personable. I have one that, I forgot about that one. I got one in the other room that's in a 40-gallon breeder, recovering from a wound he had, and it started getting fuzzy, so I had to medicate, and he medicated. So now he has an indent where that wound was, but he's all better. That's a good idea, Susie. I want a Bashir, and my girlfriend wants a big cichlid. Think there's a combo for a 125 that would work. Ooh. I really love these Jack Dempsey's, man, but I only know my Jack Dempsey's personality, and she is chill. And I think she's so chill because she was left for dead. Starry Night Cichlid's definitely out. Yeah, I think an Oscar, my Oscars and Bashir's do fine. I took all the giant Daniels out of here and put them upstairs in the 120. So they're upstairs with my Severums. Greetings from Jamaica. What's going on, fish keeping? Mike's Aquatics and things. Hey, yo. I can't, yeah, if you can't BAP, I can't. I know Alishan's already probably told me that. Polyguard has worked really well for me with an open wound situation. Ow, Patty, I might have to check that out. I was worried about this open wound was because he didn't move. And he even let me hold him like this with a baby toothbrush. And then I did some medication, and now 2 months later, he is looking good, fat and happy. He just has a little dent in his head. He's got a little dent. But that's 2 parrotfish and the 3, so that'd be 5 parrotfish. I think a 75 or 90 gallon would be perfect. I think that would be perfect for them. And then I could display my parrotfish. This would be a parrotfish aquarium. I wonder how parrotfish are with plants, because I would love a heavily planted aquarium with some of these big tanks. Just one of my big tanks. I have my 75 that's heavily planted, but I would really like the 120 or the, not the 180, because that's definitely not my Triton. He just rearranged all the substrate. He's building a wall. See, oh, you can't see him behind me. He's building a wall. Oh, I'm so happy, Patty, that he got better, because when he allowed me to pick him, not up out of the water, but hold him, well, I did the baby brush thing to get some of it off, and then I did the slime coat, and then I did the erythromycin and general cure. And then, and I follow directions like every 3 days, water change, and he's doing amazing now. He's doing amazing. So that worked. But when he let me hold him underwater, I thought, oh, he's not going to make it. So I figured I had nothing to lose. I had nothing to lose. Ooh, what time is it? We do have the Tennessee Fish Mafia coming up. I got to get a cup of coffee first. Mine love to move the fake plants all over the place. Ah, your parrotfish. Okay. Well, I think I've got all my, you know what I do have? During my travels of cleaning aquariums, sometimes one stem would come loose that you can't put back because it's missing the little hole that usually just got tossed out. Well, I've saved all of them. I can make a mismatch of, it wouldn't look like anything. I might do that. That might sound fun. That sounds fun to me. Let's get some real cichlids, Susie. Lots of beautiful I don't know. My Triton the Trimac, love him. Starry Night Cichlid, love her. What do I got? Jack Dempsey, love, love, love. My Viejas, my bad. They're both in their own tanks. And my Red Devil, Guy Smiley. So I do have some purebreds, but I'm not breeding them because why would I breed a fish that's like, can be the only fish in the tank? Like for me, Triton, in my opinion, not John. John Bag of Donut does not agree with me here. But someone like Triton should be in this 90-gallon aquarium in the living room. As soon as you walk in, that is like our dog comes to greet you. Triton will come to greet you. Yeah, that's what I think. But he says we have enough fish upstairs. No more fish upstairs. So upstairs I have the 120 of Severums. Love my Severums. And saltwater. And my puffers. I got my Fahaka puffers, Amazon puffers, pea puffers upstairs. So I guess I do have quite a lot of tanks. I don't realize it because I want every room to look like this. And John thinks I'm unreasonable. No, only Oscars. I think I have your... Oh. I was drinking out of your coffee mug earlier. I left it upstairs. When I make a coffee mug, if I make mistakes, I just have the oopsies here. And every time I think I get a smile. So, thank you. I kept Java Fern on wood with my parrots. Okay. That would work. I've got a lot of Java Fern in all my tanks. I got a lot of Anubias that I can attach to rock. I got my Bulbitis. Is my favorite aquatic plant. And I would love one or two of my Bulbituses to grow to the size that Rachel O'Leary had that one time. She pulled it out. It was like massive. It was like it's bigger than I could show on the screen. Massive. Ian, what happened to your parrots? I want another saltwater tank. I've had it with saltwater, man. I don't think I'm a saltwater kind of person. I love my fish. Don't get me wrong. That one tank is a handful. And I've got the Stars and Strife Dogface Puffer. I got my Niger Trigger, Big Eye Pink Squirrelfish. I got some damsels. I think I have a beautiful angel. I can't like that's too hard. That's very hard for me. It's very hard for me just for the cleaning and no corals because I kill every coral I had except for that one that grows like a weed. I figure if African cichlids will leave all plants alone, I can try them around the Severum. Oh, I could try them around Severums, Java Ferns, Anubis, tall hairgrass val. I definitely do the Java Fern and Anubis. Oh, that would look good. Bob, I sold them off. They went to a good home, the 120 with a bunch of other parrots. Oh, awesome. So I think, okay, if parrotfish like to be with parrotfish, I am going to start a parrotfish tank because I don't think I can add more fish to this tank. Is this tank's pretty much at its limit because up to me, I'll just keep adding fish. I got the 2 Oscars, 7 or 8 silver dollars, but they're only this big. They're going to get bigger. 3 Polypterus, Jack Dempsey, Starry Night Cichlid. I think that tank's at its bio load. It's a 180. Or do I have room for 4 or 5 parrots? Oh. See, now I'm trying to go with low maintenance, which means low bio load. So this tank is done. Because I know the silver dollars are going to get bigger. Both Oscars are going to get bigger. The Polypterus are going to get bigger. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll have a parrotfish tank. You guys are awesome. Water Sprite. Love Water Sprite. I love Water Sprite. Oh my God, this snail is attacking my blue phantom. What the heck are you doing, dude? He like dropped on him and he thinks he's gonna suck the get him. Okay, am I the only one that yells at their glass, at their fish to get away from each other? Ooh, that blue parrot, that phantom blue pleco did not take crap from that. So the blue phantom's about this big, right? The mystery snail is that big. Ooh, he's thinking about it too. I gotta watch, I gotta keep one eye over here. Because nothing, I don't want anything to happen to that blue phantom. He's in this 20-gallon quarantine tank. He's ready for his forever home. His blue phantom pleco. Can you see this? Okay, we'll see it. Look at that blue phantom pleco. Is he not beautiful? It's like he doesn't want to move. The snail is just going to keep going. Here we go again. We'll see if we're going to watch a scuffle. He says, get away from me. I love that pleco. Yeah, and he's just in this little tank. This little 20-gallon. All in one. All in one. All in one. La 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 la. All in one. Thank you. And today I actually had my king pleco was out and about. Of course, I didn't have my phone on me. I'm like, his appearances are rare, but when he comes out, it's just like I'm just so giddy about it. They discharged me from the home for talking to the fish. Okay, see? I'm not the only one. I feed handfuls of duckweed to my festivums and severums. The only thing I don't like about feeding the duckweed, at least with goldfish, is I forget, there's some part of the duckweed that's left behind. So there's a little, maybe it's the root. Some part of it's left behind, but that's not too bad. I have a lot of duckweed I could share with my severum tank. I'll have to try that. I had a conversation with my Oscar telling them not to mess with the Starry Night last year. Exactly, okay. I am not alone. I'm not alone because I tell them like I'm not kidding this time. Hi, Carrie. How are you? You must be exhausted. Carrie's in the house. Carrie's in the house. Did you go to Aquashella? Were you one of the live from Aquashellas? I started watching the not the ring toss. What's that game? Like the beanbag game? I can't think of the name of it. That was funny. That was funny. I was like yelling and screaming. The ball guys are gonna win. The ball guys are gonna win. Then I got called away. Okay, don't push buttons. I'm gonna find that plant. Select. I'm gonna find that plant. X Genetics Legacy Radio. X Genetics Legacy Radio. Welcome. Welcome. Exhausted, yes. Both. All packed up. Oh, the booth all packed up. Wow. That's amazing, girl. Cornhole, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Cornhole. Oh my gosh. I know a lot of guys, a lot of families play that at the campground all the time. Always, all the time. You hear thud, thud, thud. A lot of screaming, a lot of yaying. That is awesome. Ray Aquatics is in the house just in time to head on over to Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics, where the Tennessee Fish Mafia is going live in 6 minutes, 8 minutes, but I need to go get a cup of coffee. This was really good conversation, guys. Thank you so much. It's just so you can see that the snail has moved on. The snail has moved on. The pleco is on his little tiny piece of slate that is his favorite slate. But I do love that fish. I do love the plecos. And my rubber lip pleco over there. The rubber lip pleco, he does a good job in that tank too. There's stuff all over the ground. Where'd that come from? Did you see? I missed it. That had to have just fallen onto the ground. Or did a polypterus come out from hiding and pull all that dirt with them? Interesting. Gonna have to do it. That's food. You can tell by the parrotfish. Do you see that? I have not fed them today. Or fed them in the last 8 hours. Somebody must have gone in a little pocket and pulled out all that. Look at that. Look at them all. Yeah. I do. I can't wait for that Starry Nights to start growing a little bit. The silver dollars to beef up. My Oscars to go up. This is going to be, this is like, and this is right in front of my desk. Yeah. I do like it a lot. Maybe I'll just keep the FX6 on that because I like the way it looks. It's been clear. Numbers are perfect ever since I got it. Yeah. We'll have to see how that goes. I don't want to keep changing things up. I don't want to keep changing things up. There's a Tennessee Fish Mafia. Thanks, Mike's Aquatics and Things. He put a link down. Brand new aquatic channel and account. And my old account is no longer aquatic channel. I changed the content to jewelry making and channel aquatic jewelry. Oh, I can't wait to see. I have only one piece of aquatic jewelry from Jen Williams. Amazing aquascaper. She handmade some jewelry. But I have a lot of aquatic artwork, woodwork, but jewelry next on the list. Let me tell you. Gotta check that out. Leave well enough alone. Okay, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone because it's perfect. I love it. I'm thrilled with it. Oh, it's Melvin. Oh no! Oh no! Now I get it. Okay. X Genetics Legacy Radio. Okay. I know you like to mix things up. Their only Oscar says, my Starry Nights have been in quarantine for 3 months. It keeps coming back. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are they stressed? What size quarantine tank? I wish I could help. I wish I could help. I wish I had more than one Starry Night too. What would you say? How many Starry Nights you got? You have plural Starry Nights. That's awesome. That's awesome. My friend down the road, they have plural Starry Nights, full grown, and they're gorgeous. 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 That's where I got the idea, and I finally found one. They're very hard to find. They're very hard to find. But what a beauty that is, isn't? Oh my God, look at her. I don't think, it looks like she's just like a black fish swimming around, but she's not. She is spectacular. I wish this camera worked and I had a front-on view of it, because then you could see it, but this one just says camera failed to communicate. Yeah, it just keeps going back here. Oh, now it communicates. Now it communicates, my front-on camera. Where'd she go? Okay, now my Starry Night's gone. Oh, she's coming down from the top. Hopefully we'll see her in all her shining glory. And these lights are just spectacular. They're salt water, beautiful lights with fans on them and everything. So yeah, I do like this tank a lot. Oh, that's a big Suzy Q. We'll just move you over here. Oh, yes. And now I don't have time for my coffee. Well, Bob will understand. I'm going to make time for my coffee. 6 of them for $240. Wow, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. So yes, hey Garcia, hit the like button on your way over to the Tennessee Fish Mafia at Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. I cannot wait. I will see you over there. What temperature is the tank only, Oscars? I have found some Madagascar cichlids easily get ick when they get a chill. Good point, because my Starry Night's quarantine and this tank is 79. Very pretty tank. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. This is my 180. This is the last move I did, the last additions I'm doing, and I'm leaving it as is because I'm so happy with it. So happy with it. And I will see anyone who's headed on over to Kayla's Aquatics and Exotics. I'll see you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.